Zuggruppe, weil wir bauen den Zoo weiter. Und da hinten kommen die Zuganlagen. Hier kann man vielleicht besser.
Also, I'm interested in the warthog, one female for the warthog. Because the baby lions, no problem, but if they grow up, they're very strong. And if they escape here in this town, they will keep in the captivity is no danger, but the people will frighten to go in.
Yeah. What about giraffes, zebras?
It's not native to this part of Africa. So first we try to get these animals local to this area.
Elephants weren't either?
Yeah, well, we're able to keep elephants now. It's also a question of food. In the daytime, it's very difficult to get so many fresh food for elephants. Yeah. In Europe, the United States, much more easy because you have not this dry time and not these rain times. The whole year you have food. And here it's really difficult.
Are there any animals that you can mention that used to be indigenous to the area that are no longer even around at all in Africa?
Well, it's a lot of animals. The list is very big. Look, we have maybe 100 years ago we have gorillas in this area. It's not longer there. It's a lot of animals who was destroyed in the last 100 years. In the next 50 years will be destroyed nearly the rest. Elephants we have in this country maybe 30. 100 years ago you have even in Orango, on the island you have elephants. There's no more left. The African manatee. It's a lot of them in this country. Yeah, everywhere. In the salt water, goes out to the Biagos Islands, and in nearly all rivers in this.
The mermaids, you mean?
Yes. The manatee. But it's difficult to make movies because you see them for seconds, and then goes down again.
You have pictures here?
No. They're living in the daytime, but you cannot make pictures because you stay there and it comes up maybe for a second.
You have to film them underwater. In Florida they have them in the Blue Springs.
You have clear water in Florida, yes. But here you have the dirty rivers and you can usually see them only for seconds. The only way is sometimes we send, but very sometimes, we send some animals to other zoos. That's the only
that's
way.
what because I think you cannot keep them for the rest of the time here when you don't try to organize them.
No, we have to in this way. But if we make it bigger, we will make it with a society. And
well, if you want to make it bigger, then you can try it by making it now from, getting aid from other countries. But if you send them all away,
no. That's never our intention. Yeah, that's never our intention. Maybe a zoo want some special animals, so usually we get these animals from the outside. We keep them for a while here, and then we send them. But it's not our intention.
Transfer them.
Yeah.
Well, with this transfer, when you want them back, can you get them back again?
No. We give it to the other zoo. He will pay this for, and that's a possibility. We keep the zoo running now. But of course not these animals we got here. Yeah, that's our zoo.
So a zoo can order from you a certain species which is still existing in Bissau, and you try to get it, and then you transfer it to the other zoo, and this is how you financially keep the project up.
Well, about the protection situation in Gambia, I think you have a special law there. Of
course, it is really, it is a respected law at the moment with everybody, and you can suffer a penalty if you go against it. It works, of course it works. Well, very active because, of course, for one reason, the Gambia is not a big country that you can see. You can just misuse the law like this without being noticed. Everywhere you do something which is against the law, people see you and they know you're in for it.
And people know in the meantime, they're very much aware. It's not like
very much aware. Even the local people who cannot read and write, they know that they cannot touch that animal, they cannot kill that, and then
that's a problem here. The people will not be against the law, but they usually do not know about it. That's a problem.
Well, I think it's for the government to educate the people, let them know it, because once they know it, they know it. And then the kids, when they're coming up, let them teach it to the kids in schools. When they're coming up, they know it, because these kids are the bigger people of tomorrow. So when they know it, they know it.
But look, if we tell them, educate them in fauna protection, then the other one will tell, now educate them in human the resorts keep educate them in health. Hippopotamus in this country, but we're still not able to keep them. Yeah? Maybe in 1 year we will have hippopotamus.